Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke was shot and killed in
California. Hollywood Hills.
Hollywood Hills. I think it was. How did you feel when you heard it?
They were saying it was a robbery.
Yeah, I know.
So then I know that flocking and shit is big in California, so that's what they do. And Hollywood Hills will be a target because they saw all the money up there.
Yeah.
So I figured it was something like that. And they said he had a party the night before. Niggas probably was in there scoping out.
And he dropped the location.
He didn't do it on purpose, but that came out after all that shit. My initial thought, I heard he had a party the night before, so I was just figuring niggas was in there checking to see what he got. Came back and
do you
tried to
still
get
have the same sentiment now?
No, because they said they didn't take nothing, and they got footage of the niggas like waiting and kind of.
One of the pictures I saw was supposedly a photo that was his man's.
I mean, it could have been, but they said people was in the house. Why is he the only person who got killed? And how they know to directly find him in the house where he was at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely kind of fishy. And they said his family is out there in California, trying to get answers. They feel like they turning over every stone, trying to figure out what's going on because there's some shit in the game.
It's some shit in the game. But okay, so one of the first things that I thought was, I started because I hadn't really heard any of his music.
Okay.
It takes a while for a new artist to kind of come up on my radar, as far as like, oh, let me go check Dog out.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought, because all I would hear is different podcasters and media people talk about him.
Joe Budden in particular. Maul used to play him as a sleeper a lot.
Yeah. So, and from my understanding, he wasn't like a slouch. He was a street nigga. And that was one of the first things I'm like,
okay. Was it some street beef?
Yeah, was it some street beef? So when you start hearing that he accidentally dropped the location. So if a motherfucker wanted to touch you, they can come and touch you.
Yeah, his family was saying he didn't have no beef in California, and the people that he was beefing with in New York wouldn't have the means to come out there and do that.
I don't know that. Spirit Airlines. Nigga,
but it could have been some shit. Like if he out there recording an album and he going to parties and shit, he could have rubbed the wrong shoulders or, you know what I'm saying? It could have, anything could have happened.
Yeah.
We don't know. Like, it's fucked up because the people they accusing of doing it would be the only people that know if something happened.
Yeah.
In this moment, it'll be perfect to tell what happened and so they can kind of get it, but that's snitching. Yeah. So niggas ain't gonna say nothing if they do know. But then it's just crazy, especially when you living by street rules. Yeah, if you a regular person, nigga, you be like, that's my homie. I ain't about to protect the niggas who killed them. Yeah. Fuck them niggas. But in the street rules, you gotta leave room for retribution, so you can't talk.
Right.
So
it was one of them things that I was like, damn, I was fucked up. Now I don't really want to continue because I don't know everything and
speculating.
And I don't want to speculate. Mm-hmm. But what I do, because a week ago we lost a local DJ who was more mainstream than local, but he was from here. I think it was DJ Slick B. Mm-hmm. He rubbed shoulders with a lot of niggas.
I didn't notice because my dad asked me did I know who he was and shit. So to come across his table, I mean, he knew a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, just off the pictures and who he would be around and stuff like that, he was getting to some bread. Yeah, and and it was supposed to be a robbery. He was hosting an event. Long story short, they robbed him and killed him. Mm-hmm. And so, I have a hard time believing that people who rob you will kill you too.
Yeah, we was talking about that.
We talked about that before. That's a rarity. Mm-hmm. Unless it's somebody you know and you can identify. Yeah. That's when they'll kill you. So we was talking about, and I feel like with Pop Smoke, it was kind of like, because they saying that it was somebody that he was around. Mm-hmm. So it made me like, you gotta watch everybody you be around. You know what I mean? Yeah. And even then,
you gotta monitor what they see.
Exactly.
Just because people get envious and you can't control none of that shit.
You can't control people getting
You can
envious.
be feeding a nigga, but as long as you got more than them, they always gonna be looking like they can have more.
Exactly. And I feel like an artist or even a businessman, period, he would try to make everybody around him on the same level. Mm. Or just completely remove yourself from that situation and take up with some motherfuckers that's like you. Yeah. Or got more than you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That way it's...
You ain't got to be
looking over your shoulder. You ain't got to worry about them robbing you. Yeah. Not in that regard anyway.
Maybe contract.
Maybe contractually they'll stick
They
you
do
up,
that,
but
but yeah.
you know what I mean. So it was like I said, we talked about it. It's just a lot of death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and it's a lot of robberies, or they're saying robberies. But I think it's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a lot of shit. But that's what's fucked up about situations like this. When you got street niggas, it's a lot of variables that could have happened. This shit can come from anywhere, to be honest with you. So it's like...
And it's like, if he, like, to have beef, even though you in a whole nother side of the country, you can't rule that out.
Yeah.
You can't say them niggas ain't got the means. You feel what I'm saying? That's the prime time. And you taking off now. They want you gone. So even if we don't got the means, we gonna scrape the means up.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because dog gotta go. And I feel like that's how a lot of niggas think.
It depends on what went down. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was serious enough?
If it's beef, though, like, to use the word, to me, beef,
Yeah.
nigga, that's what Lil Phil say. Beef is when a nigga like you can't sleep. Wake up with no appetite and you can't eat. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that was the old way.
Was that Flip or T.I. that said that?
I don't know. I remember it was on
DVDs.
DVDs.
It was one of them, though.
Yeah.
It was one of their songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. That shit just, it's petty and it's stupid to me. That's why I don't got no reason. I'm not finna get into it with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? And then, even then, like, when I'm up like that, like, nigga, I'm not about to just be lollygagging around. It's too many niggas that came before me.
That where you seen the end result?
You know what I'm saying? And I know he was in a whole nother state, whole nother side of the country, but you still got niggas around you that's from the old way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. That shit just... I feel bad, bro, because that shit fucked up.
Yeah, because he was young, too. He was
20.
only 20. Yeah. So, but I feel like in those kind of cases, it's kind of fucked up even more because he might have just been getting to the point where he can be self-sufficient and take care of himself. And he probably was getting ready to move into the stages where he can feed other people. Yeah. For real. So it might have just been some hungry wolf shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas, you got them niggas as your hitters, but you ain't feeding the hitters like they want to be fed. So, or you ain't able to. Niggas don't be want to work off the strength no more.
Like I said again, bro, like, I never want to get to the position or put myself in a situation where I'm fooled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That false sense of security.
Yeah.
Where you feel like
I will
they love
always,
me.
Nigga,
yeah.
I ain't got a lot of paper for real, and I move around like I got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
circle tight. Yeah.
Cause, like, I'm not about to be nobody fool, bro.
Yeah, me neither. That's one of my biggest fears of getting killed by a fuck nigga. An envious
Over
fuck nigga.
Some shit here, nigga.
You can have that shit.
You can
nigga.
have it.
Cause I'm a hustler. I'm gonna make it back.
I'm gonna get it back.
So yeah.
I ain't gonna say it. I'm just gonna say, here, bro.
Yeah.
Take it.
I ain't really tripping on it.
I got a ring to go with it. You want it too? I'm giving nigga everything, nigga.
Make sure he ain't gotta do. You can got it, nigga.
That's 50,000 right there, nigga. You up? Go on and flip that shit.
Yeah, have fun, nigga.
Have fun, my nigga. No retaliation.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you doing shit right, it's insured, so you can get it back.
I'm getting it back.
I might not even wanted that bitch no more. I might wanted the bread, nigga.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But rest in peace to Pop Smoke, man. That loss is unfortunate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was just gravitating towards his music a little bit. And I started looking at the New York scene, and I seen that he was kind of like at the forefront of it. So it was sad that happened. And to see like the curse of kind of like the Brooklyn rappers with Smurda, 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? That shit, it's fucked up.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to A Boogie, who keep himself out the way and he know how to do it.
Boogie, he don't make that kind of music. That nigga be on that.
He don't invite that energy, yeah. And it's all about them energies, that you be putting out.
And he just don't seem like that kind of nigga. Like, he's like a goofy nigga, bro. Like,
yeah, he seemed like he chill. Yeah. Like, he like hoes and spending money.
We all like hoes.
Know what I'm saying? But that's like, some niggas got their thing, like they quirks. Like, niggas like hoes, but some niggas don't focus on it. I feel like he focus a lot because his music would be like, he be in love with bitches and shit. So he probably be like, you know what I'm saying, splurging, going on trips and shit. They keep you out the way. You know what I'm saying?
So,
because he from the projects, he probably can get busy like that.
So the remedy of untimely deaths or becoming food would be to travel and fuck these hoes. Just don't be
Stay out the way.
posting.
Yeah, going to these parties and popping these bottles and letting niggas see all
but
your
that's
change.
easy to say when you.
But that's kind of a part of
32.
and it's a part of promotion in what they do
is.
now. Yeah. When they go and spend this money at the strip club, 9 times out of 10, they just throwing it up. The record label paying for that.
Yeah.
So in a way, you have to do that. But damn, it's like it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
It's unfortunate. You can't just sit in the house and be a superstar unless you already did the groundwork.
Yeah.
So you have to be out here in these streets. You just got to move accordingly. Stop being thinking about like, oh, I gotta get my niggas from the hood. Go get you some of them black and whites off duty, nigga, and put them on the payroll. They gonna watch your back and you ain't gotta worry about that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas, I understand you want to put your niggas in position and get on money, but at the end of the day, your safety is for your benefit and your family's benefit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You the breadwinner in the situation. You gotta move accordingly.